Well, we should actually talk to some refugees, like people on this side of the House do, Mr. Speaker. It fell to the federal court to defend Canadian values, and the court found their policy with respect to refugees cruel and unusual. Now, instead of respecting our shared values, instead of showing compassion for refugees, the government's appealing the decision. It's unbelievable. The result of their intransigence is that desperate parents will put off help for their kids until they're very sick. Pregnant women will go without prenatal care. Why won't this government show some humanity and drop the appeal?
The Honourable Minister of Citizenship and Immigration.
Speaker, the member should know better. Refugees in this country continue to benefit from very generous health care programs. This was a flawed decision. We're appealing it. We're standing up for refugees. We're standing up for taxpayers. But one way that all members of this House could stand up for refugees in Iraq and elsewhere is agreeing to do more to face down the menace of ISIL. Why does the NDP refuse to consider the revocation of passports, the revocation of citizenship for those who take up arms against refugees and kill innocent minorities in cold blood? Why do they exclude all military options to help to protect?
Order. Order. The Honourable Member for Parkdale High Park.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Back to the topic at hand. We already know that the consequence of their appeal will be more kids hospitalized for serious illnesses. The federal court said the impact of the government's policy on vulnerable and innocent children, and I quote, shocks the conscience and outrages Canadian standards of decency. Yet the Conservatives have the gall to stand there and say it's about saving money. No Canadian parent thinks that saving money by making children suffer is a good thing. Will the Conservatives instead do the right thing and withdraw their appeal?
The Honourable Minister of Citizenship and Immigration.
Mr. Speaker, this is a flawed decision. We're going to appeal it. I'm not going to comment on matters that are before a court any further in any detail, but what I will comment on, Mr. Speaker, is that Canada has opened its doors to 18,500 Iraqi refugees since 2009. They are benefiting from health care. They are benefiting from Canada's generosity, and they come from areas where people want the international community to act with humanitarian action, with military action, to end the menace of ISIL, which has created one of the biggest displacements of humanity and humanitarian crises in our lifetime. Why does the NDP refuse to do anything to help millions of people in Iraq?
Order.